AB here.
And today we're going to be unboxing, pretty sure it's the 10th anniversary Kill la Kill frame. And here we go.
Yeah, I'm super excited. So I just recently finished the anime, maybe 2 months ago or something? I don't know. That
Maybe it was like a month
Yeah.
ago.
Because Weeb over here was like, you have to watch it. It was really good. Because I've seen it all over my feed and stuff. And like, I try to avoid spoilers. And on that note, spoilers in this. But, so I'm really excited for this one. Because I really enjoyed this anime a lot more than I actually thought it was. Because honestly, which it kind of does do it, but I was like, oh, it's just a kill a kill. It's gonna have a lot of death. It does, but it's not in the way that I imagined it was gonna have a lot of death. So I think they did it fantastically.
Oh, and then you got a lot of, well, it's definitely an adult animation. So definitely I wouldn't recommend any kids watching this because there is a lot of nudity, and technically the whole point of the show is technically nudity.
Yeah, being comfortable in your own skin. And there's a lot of fan service, so nudity and fan service. So
and there's 25 episodes in this show as well.
And I definitely recommend to watch the OVA.
Yes,
because
so that's the 25th episode.
Yeah. Especially for me, I didn't watch it prior, and then I just watched it, so it definitely made a difference, because the way they ended it without the OVA was like, meh, kind of left you wanting more, but it was like, okay, they finished it, you know. With the OVA, it tied it all together. It definitely, they did it. Yeah. That's how it should have been. So
the animation's so good in that too, for how old that.
Yeah, the animation's super sick. Like, it's up there with some of the animation today.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Is.
So I definitely recommend giving it a watch.
Yeah, Aniplex just kills it with all their animation, honestly.
Yeah.
But this frame here, this is our first time unboxing it. I actually had this for a minute, just never unboxed it because of the move and all that stuff, and finally we are here to unbox it for you guys. I can't even remember what it looks like, to be fair with you. And I think there was other versions, but I think this was the only one that I got that didn't sell out. But I definitely wanted to get this because Kill la Kill is freaking awesome. They should make statues of these pieces because it would be pretty freaking nuts, especially the transformations. I
would absolutely love that if they would do that. If they would make the main two characters.
Two.
And then Sun-Kets and Jun-Kets too. I don't, especially like Sun-Kets when he's in his form. Not being war. Like,
and he's just chilling there.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool too. Even if it was like a little chibi or something, you know. I think that'd be really cool to have that. So I think that was a missed opportunity. But you never know, they could definitely do it.
I mean, I know that they definitely have like smaller scale pieces of these, but honestly, I think I would go all in on a statue if it was like 1 foot scale.
Yeah.
I would definitely go in on that. The littler pieces, I mean, considering that I'm kind of settling down, I probably wouldn't pick up any other smaller scale pieces besides statues here.
Yeah. I think we've kind of
tapped out.
Hit from that scale where, of course, we love the small scale pieces, but we're trying to upscale a little bit because we all enjoy the bigger pieces, I think.
Yeah. And spoiler alert, though, for next week, we definitely have a couple scale pieces that we will show you and unbox to you. So be prepared for that.
We're not saying we're steering away from scale pieces, and we're just
because I got plenty that we could unbox for you guys. But all right, let's see how this frame is. I'm definitely excited.
Me too, because this is my first time seeing this as well. So, because he's like, watch this, and then we'll do this. So I'm super excited.
And we had Billy trying to get into this show as well, but I couldn't recall. I don't think he's actually like really seen it.
He started it, but he's off fighting crime right now, so
he's doing something out there, fighting for you.
Yes.
That machine guy.
Oh dang.
Okay, I swear, I think there's another version where it's Ryoko and Mako.
Love
And
that.
I actually thought that was the frame that I bought to be fair with you, but I guess not. I guess this is the frame. Because I got the sisters. Oh, spoiler alert, big time there.
Yeah, you dropped the ball. But well, oh, there you go.
I don't know if it's backwards or not.
Nope, we're good.
I freaking love it. That honestly, I thought it was another side frame piece, not a upright.
Upright, yeah. Which honestly, I think this is kind of a missed opportunity too. Why, if you're gonna do a wedding dress, why wouldn't you put them in Sunkets and Junekets? You know,
I have no idea, but it is all about the show. Is literally
about them.
yeah.
Yeah, but it's also about them too. Sunkets
I don't
and
want to spoil
Junkets.
anymore because honestly, anything could go with this frame in terms of spoiling. 'Cause
Oh yeah, we could talk. We could sit there and give everything away. So
like I just did now.
yeah, but and then you can see the little flowers with the 10th anniversary. We'll do some pictures and a little bit of more of a up close. But I definitely like that. I like the red accent around the frame as well.
It really has a nice quality, and I love the wood.
Yeah, I think they did a really fantastic job with it, honestly. But spoiler here alert, what I'm assuming, I'm going to talk a little vague here, but what I'm assuming is that they did it.
Yes, that's exactly what I am trying to picture. That we could ramble on.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to go there, honestly.
Because I just picked up what you were putting
Yeah.
down, so I think they definitely, if you know, you know, so
Yes.
I definitely think they did it.
I love this. This is so cool, dude. And it's cute. I like Ryoko's
Yeah.
expression here and Satsuki's. What was your favorite sister? Spoiler there again.
Definitely,
Satsuki,
yes. Just because she was the best way for me to put it is she's like tie me up and she'd dominate you, and I'm not into that, but I'm just saying.
Actually, I would have to go for Ryoko. She's sick, dude.
That or Munchung, or however you say her name.
What?
Her best friend.
Oh, is it Mako?
Mako. Yeah. So.
Yeah, she's crazy, dude.
Just because she's so hardcore loyalty too,
Yeah.
but so is the big four.
Yeah. They're all loyal.
Yeah. Like the shield when they get punched in the face for.
Oh yeah.
Sick, man. Like that's the type of people you want on your side, you know?
This anime is super fast paced too. So if you just want the action packed right away, I don't even know how they had the budget for this, honestly, for how cool the animation is. And all the fighting, explosions, people getting beat up.
Yeah.
You know.
Non-stop pretty much. And every fight scene had really good animation. Every scene had really good animation. But I think you also said it earlier when we were talking about it. They had more time too.
Yeah.
Nowadays everything's a little more rushed, but back then they weren't as rushed you were saying. So I think that definitely makes a big difference. Which if any big animators are watching this, just know we love your content. So if you need to take a little bit, we understand. Take your time. We want you to be happy and healthy. So
yeah, freaking. But I will have to say about this show too as well. There is a lot of this animation is for everybody in terms of equality. I guess I'll have to tell you so if you're up that alley in terms of all of that, there's definitely something for you in this show.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this has such a big broad scope and it involves everybody. So it's really good.
Yeah, for sure.
So,
I freaking love this thing, dude. They look really good. This is a lot better than I thought it was going to be.
Mm-hmm. There's some comedy in this. There's a lot of seriousness. There's a little bit of sadness. There's so much emotion too in this. You touched on it earlier. I really like how fast paced it is because it's not it's fast paced, but they don't like rush it or leave anything out.
Yeah.
They were very methodical on
Oh, yeah,
what
definitely.
they did. So I think the pacing was really good. They fit a lot of character development in only 25 episodes and made you really connect and did a really great job when it came to all that, I feel.
Yeah, definitely.
Especially with 25 episodes.
Heck yeah. And pretty sure I've seen it. You could get the box set too if you're a huge collector. I mean, if you watch it, I'm pretty sure it's on Netflix still or any of those.
I watched it on Crunchyroll.
Oh, Crunchyroll.
So
Crunchyroll's there. Honestly, I love again like Blu-rays and stuff like that. It's just I think the quality is just so much there more than watching it digitally. I mean, that's just my opinion, like online.
yeah, and then like especially with certain animes, like one of them that comes to mind, JJK. They put more into it like afterwards. So like sometimes you know how animes darken some scenes, like My Hero, they darken some scenes like when it's coming out, and then when they release the box set or whatever, they upscale the animation and stuff. Or they add more to some of the fight scenes because they have a little more time, like they did with JJK. So I think sometimes it's better to buy the box sets and rewatch them because you have some of those added features and things, and maybe, you know, sometimes they put more into it and add OVAs or add some more stuff. So I definitely think like
you're supporting the company too, so
like directly.
Yeah.
So yeah, and definitely go support them because we all love what they do. So we definitely want to support them.
Heck yeah. This I will have to tell you too that I lost it but it came back was rewatching this, dude, got me really emotional, honestly, just coming back to it and just seeing the animation again and seeing the characters that, you know, when you first started watching, you know, anime, and one of this was Kill la Kill. So the fact that rewatching it again was really kind of emotional because I'm like, dang, I'm like, I missed this show, dude. It was so good. And yeah.
You said it as well. You're like, it's very motivating, you know.
Yeah.
It's so hype and upbeat and just like wants you to get like into it and stuff. So I really like that aspect about it. So I definitely understand what you're saying about like rewatching it and it gets you all excited and stuff. So I definitely agree with that.
Considering that we didn't have much sleep today and then throwing on this, it did help because I feel like we would have been dead asleep, honestly.
Yeah, thank gosh for some caffeine because.
Oh yeah. And then the action of Kill la Kill kind of brings you back to life.
Boosts you, yeah. Especially because like it's not boring.
No.
So like you know how like some animes go through some slow spots and you're like trying not with this. It's always action packed, fast paced.
Yeah,
so.
the story is like literally like the talking is literally in the action. So.
Yeah, they're upbeat too. Like they're putting a lot of emphasis and stuff. I watched it in dubbed.
Yeah, I watched it dubbed.
Was your first run through dubbed or was it subbed?
I think my first run through was subbed, but Aniplex kills the dubs, honestly. So
yeah,
I love the dub a lot.
The other one, what's it called? The one that Oshinoko's Love is War.
Oh,
Their dub is one of the better ones too.
See, and I haven't seen the dub yet. Still haven't.
I definitely recommend that because the dub on that is really, really good. I find that, and I'm going to go on a little bit of a different rant here, but I find it funny how everybody's like, oh, sub is so much more superior than dub, and there's not as much emotion in it. I'll name off 100 of them. I'm exaggerating, but there's so many. They're just as good, and honestly, I feel like here lately, they're killing it even more because like there's that whole big battle with sub versus dub.
Yeah, because now a lot of people are wanting to jump into the acting, and then now we're getting all these good actors for the dubs. Mm-hmm. So it's really cool, actually.
Kaiju number 8.
Oh,
like
yeah,
the dub on
was
that.
Awesome.
Yeah, Don.
Oh yeah, it's good. Yeah, absolutely.
So like, come on now. So I hope here in the near future everybody will get over that sub versus dub. Enjoy it how you enjoy it, whether it's
Absolutely.
sub or dub. We're all here to enjoy the anime.
Yeah.
So
I think unless it's like a whole growing up thing, because I mean, like when I first started watching anime, it was subbed. Honestly, even when I first started watching, I think one of my first animes was Squid Girl, and honestly, the dub I thought was so much cooler than the sub. And even though I watched the sub version first, but then once I found out there was a dub, I thought the dub was more hilarious, and it was upright cool.
see, and it just depends on the anime I'm watching. There's sometimes where I'm like, the dubbed is better than the subbed, and then there's sometimes where I'm like, the subbed is better than the dubbed.
Yeah.
So it's like Rent a Girlfriend. I like them both, but I like the sub a little bit more than the dub.
Yeah, I can agree with you for that too.
You know.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, so you could attack me here, but Dress Up Darling, I personally like the sub. I absolutely hate the dub.
See, I like the dub in that one too. Well, yeah,
it's just there's certain characters that I feel like are annoying in the dub than the sub.
I definitely agree there on that one. There's another anime that we were watching where it's like I'd much rather watch it, and you just said it because the character's a little more annoying.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's enough for that rant. Back to the piece. Let us know who's your best girl. Out of everybody in the anime, Kill la Kill, let us know who you would pick.
Honestly, I love all the characters in the show.
Yeah.
They're all colorful, and honestly, their uniforms are pretty cool.
Oh, yeah. My favorite character, and I'm drawing a blank, the green-haired guy.
Oh, he has the knives, doesn't he?
He's like the samurai or whatever. He is my absolute favorite. So when he was going through and then he lost, and what he did after he lost, just to prove his loyalty, come on.
Yeah.
And then towards the end of the main fight scene when he fights and then what he did comes back, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm trying to talk kind of vague because I don't want to spoil everything, but he's my favorite character. Who's your favorite character?
You know what? I'm trying to think of her name because they just said it when I was kind of revisiting it. I forgot her name, but she's the pink-haired.
Oh, the musical girl?
Yeah, she's the musical. Dude, she has some cannons on her shoulder, dude.
Speakers?
And
speakers.
Yeah, they're definitely speakers. And the music, it's kind of annoying, honestly, but she's cool as a character. Design, too, I like her design.
Yeah, I kind of like, what's his name, the big, tough vice president.
Oh, yeah.
I like his ability. That's kind of...
Oh, yeah.
Where, he gets beat up and...
Oh, yeah.
So I like his ability, too.
The transformations, too, are incredible. I think there's one gripe, I'll say, with it, is that I wish they changed their, transformation, maybe halfway through somehow, because it's the same transformation, I will say.
I agree. So it's like if you've ever seen Power Rangers, you know how they're like Mighty Morph and then do the same thing and they transform. I feel like you could have been like Mighty Morph and do a little bit differently to it.
Yeah.
Change it up.
Yeah.
Don't be so stale.
Yeah.
But if that meant you were going to take away from the animation or something, then okay, I get it, because it's just easier to use the same animation.
Yeah,
cheaper too.
Yeah.
But I think you could have maybe fit in
somehow
something else, because I agree. It kind of was like, well, I know how this is gonna go.
Yeah, but you know what? I'm not even gonna hate on it very much because the music for the show is so awesome, and "Don't Lose Your Way" is by far the coolest song in that whole show. I feel like. Yeah. That's just my opinion.
A little bit of a gripe though with that too. Is when they did it, they played that for every single.
That is true. But you know what? I turned the volume up.
It's hype song.
I would have just blown it up even more.
Yeah, hype song, really good. It gets you in the mood. It gets you hyped up. It gets you amped. So, I definitely agree. I think they really, really knocked this one out of the park.
Yeah.
I don't know how old this anime is. Will this tell us?
It'll probably just be the release of when it came out, maybe. But there is a box set of this. The version that I have is the limited edition. I mean, I don't know if you can pick that up anymore, but I think now they just have a box set for it, which highly recommend to pick it up. I mean, the Aniplex is a little bit more expensive of a company, but honestly, the animation and what you're paying for is absolutely worth it.
Well, this is 2015.
Honestly, Jujutsu Kaisen, like, that animation was nuts too. I mean, in terms of, and then rewatching it in the Blu-ray was worth the money too, but that's not made by
No, but that's a prime example, you know,
Yeah.
what I was kind of talking about earlier, is it's usually better to pick up the Blu-ray or box set because they add that stuff.
Yeah.
Sometimes they did it in Kaiju number 8 too, which frustrated the heck out of me.
Well, I mean,
They darkened it,
Yeah, they darkened it, but who knows what they'll do for the Blu-ray, you know?
which we definitely have to pick that up.
Oh yeah, absolutely buying that.
Yeah, and then like Solo Leveling too. I don't remember specifically any darkening, but I can just imagine that when they release the box set for that one, how that's gonna be.
But you know, sometimes I feel like maybe it's just meant to be displayed on the big screen than on our phones, because usually we watch it on our phones.
Mm-hmm.
But watching Don and all that stuff, like especially Kill la Kill, watching on the big screen was so much nicer than just watching it on your phone.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I think that's what I'm kind of growing into now, is like watching it on the TV.
Yeah.
But I mean, at work it just helps you pass by, honestly.
Yeah, and like the big screen, like I feel like makes you more immersive. Like you get more into it.
Yeah.
So, and then like you have your TV speakers, and if you have like a surround sound or whatever, like it just engulfs you more, sucks you in more than just like your little tiny phone. So I definitely agree with that statement.
Yeah. But honestly, I love this frame, and hopefully you guys will see it on the wall here pretty soon. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this video and our fun rant, just talking about random stuff.
Let us know how you feel about everything we discussed in this video. Leave your best girl, and make sure you follow us on the social medias.
And I'll definitely post some pictures of what the frame looks like as well on social media. So, Weeb out.
Maybe out.